on the Fulbright application, the personal essay was, why did you pick? And what I wrote was, I didn't pick Latvia, Latvia picked me, because the Fulbright has, I mean, it's not just even the arts, it's science, engineering, math, law, and there was one little award for jazz vocal, and it was in Rīgā. Fulbright is the most prestigious academic award in America. There's something like 25, they get something like 25,000 applicants, and they award, I don't know, very few. And then it was sponsored by an American senator called Fulbright, Senator Fulbright. But the idea was to sponsor relations, personal relationships between different countries. So, you know, Fulbright scholars go all over the world. As opposed to maybe law or sciences or something, which is pretty universally practiced. Jazz was born in America. It's our only native art form, really, that and musical theater. That I think if I was someone, a jazz fan in another country, and someone came from America, a jazz musician, I'd be pretty excited about that. Just like if maybe a French chef came to America to teach us about cooking, we'd be pretty excited about that too. You know, because jazz was born in my country.
Jazz was born in America, but it was a very long time ago, so we have jazz here now as well.
I knew you were going to go there.
Yeah, what can you say about jazz in, like, in this case, in Latvia?
I think I think what you're doing is interesting. I think it's cool. I think it's, you know what, I'm gonna quote Carlo Morello, because he said to one of my students, and I think he put it really well. He said, pay attention to her. We're doing jazz, but we're doing a different kind of jazz than they are. So I'm not putting a value judgment on it. One's better or the other, but it is different. My impressions are that for the most part, the students here are very well trained. I think you guys have a great, you know, academic background. I don't mean, you know, I don't mean everybody's can sing opera, but, you know, as far as your reading and your theory and those areas, I think you guys are great at that. Because that's a little bit of an area where singers in America may have to play catch up, and then they end up in university with instrumentalists, and, well, it's like singers and drummers can reach a certain level of expertise without having to learn theory or how to read music. But I think you guys are all really well trained. I love your enthusiasm for jazz. I love your commitment to it and to your lessons. And I think y'all sound great, really, for the most part.
Why do we have to participate in jam sessions?
Because there's no want ads listings in the back of the newspaper for jazz musicians. You have to go out and present your goods, your wares.
So it's like advertising yourself.
Yeah, it's networking, advertising, all of the above. You go out as a singer, you may want to, you know, we already talked about this earlier, singers are rarely sidemen, but you may move to a new city and need a band. Do you want to just call the union and ask for a name of a piano player, or do you want to go out and hear some piano players and maybe sing with them and see if you guys have any kind of rapport?
Okay.
It's networking. That's how we meet each other and get to know each other, decide if we're compatible.
Okay, that's it.
Good, thank you.
Short one.
All right.
Thank you.